Alright, guys. I have some explaining to do. Oh, this kind of fell off. Put that there. So almost 2 weeks ago now, I got a package from Twyce Diecast. And I always film my videos on a Saturday or Sunday to get ready for the week, because of course I'm not going to come home from school and start filming because I'm usually tired. So at the time when he sent this package, I already had, I knew it was coming. I recorded videos for the week, and I'm like, okay, I'll post it next week, which was last week. So coming to that, on 2 Saturdays ago, I don't know the exact date. I was supposed to upload my Matchbox Mix 1 2022 case. I couldn't download it from my video editing thing that I put my intro on because my storage was full. So I went through deleting my storage and stuff, and it was ready for Thursday. I wasn't going to post anything that weekend because of my storage issue. I was working all weekend trying to fix it, and I just had to delete a bunch of photos and stuff. And, you know, I have 3,400 and something, so that worked out well. But in the process of doing that, I had filmed this video, the first edition of this video, when I had gotten the package. I think it was on a Wednesday. So I filmed it, and I'm like, okay, I'll do it next week because I already have the other videos filmed. So this was supposed to be last Tuesday's video. It didn't happen. I accidentally deleted this as I was deleting videos to put the Matchbox one up on Saturday, which I never even did that. So come Tuesday, I'm looking through there for the Twyce Diecast video. I'm like, where the heck is it? I'm like, oh, I must have deleted it. Yeah, because I was filming it for a while, so, it's fun. My work. And now I have to delay it. So I got the Matchbox video was late. I messed up the beginning of the 256 mail call because I deleted the front half of it. You only missed 2 limousines, not a big deal, but yeah, I forgot to add that in there before I deleted it. So here we are, Saturday, 2 weeks late, better than ever. Package from Twyce Diecast. I know what the cars are, obviously, because I filmed this video once before. So this is going to be deja vu for me. Let's see if I can remember all my things. I should be able to. We're going to start with the Ishoma Skyline, which I did open up, blindly. I didn't, he already opened it. I know Twyce already opened it, and I'm sure I've seen it in one of his videos. But, of course, I didn't know what it was, so I opened it for the first time on camera. This is the second time on camera. Boom. So this is, actually, I can give you a rundown of the packaging. We got I think that's the old Ken Mary, the new Ken Mary. So this the different front ends. We got, I think it's a 240Z. They just say it's a Fairlady. It really just says Fairlady Z. So, don't know for sure what one it is. I'd have to get, the rest of the view of it. Sylvia, Bluebird, and a Toyota Mark X. No, not Mark X. Oh, I forgot what this was. A Cressida. I think it's a Cressida. So, yeah, it's all Nissans, and then there's 2 Toyotas. And they're the same vehicle anyway. I think it's a Cressida. I know it's not a Chaser. So this is my first, a Shoma 1/64 scale. Actually, no, it's not. I have the Jimny. I have 2 of the Shoma Jimnys, which are plastic, though. They're from the capsules. And I know Twyce Diecast got that Nissan from it. I forget what the model was. Yeah, I know he got the model from one of those capsule things. The Nissan. Which would be a cool one to have. And I, of course, Diecast Car Guru introduced me. I forgot how dusty these things. These collect dust. But, of course, I need to have them out so I can see them because I like them. Let me just clean it up as much as I can. Actually, I like this model of the R34 because I can take the spoiler off and clean all the dust from under there, but I'm not going to do that right now. So I know Ashoma larger scale stuff from Diecast Car Guru. These things are beautiful. He has sent all of them to me. I have 4 of them, and he's responsible for all of them. So let's take a look at their 1/64 scale. This is my first diecast 1/64 scale from Ashoma, because my other 1/64 scale ones are plastic, as I said. Oh no, forgot that happened. We'll move that. And oh, I was almost afraid my screwdriver wasn't up here. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. I hit my computer. My computer's active. Nope, that doesn't fit. There we go. What the? Are you kidding me? 2 screwdrivers and neither of them fit. Okay. People. I thought I used this one last time. Well, let me go get one from downstairs. Because this is painful. Yeah, I'm gonna go get the 3rd screwdriver because both of them up here don't even fit in there. I gotta go get a smaller one apparently. But this one is just terrible because it's so thin. I have never come across a screw that you need something this thin and long. Like, look at the tip of that. That doesn't fit on anything. And this one has a rounded tip. Look at that. So that doesn't fit on anything either. Yeah, I don't know who makes these screwdrivers, but they're not very universal. I'll be back. Oh, that was quicker than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, I'm upstairs. And I had to go all the way in the base. This is the one I used last time. I don't know why I brought it back downstairs. I was supposed to keep it up here. The basement is my work. Oh, I'm gonna be out of breath now. The basement's my work area where I do my customs. And I had a screwdriver down there for something. We'll keep the base. Here, look at that Skyline. It's Ken Mary 4-door. Yeah, this is a C210 4-door. Actually, both of these are from David Beeson. So a little shout out to him. We can, those 2 are for comparison, size comparison, because, yeah, they are a couple newer. They are newer, but I think they should be the same size. Let's take a look at what this Ashoma holds. Got lens headlights with some nice chrome trim in there. Marker lights below. The grill's nice and black. Nice chrome bumper. Front splitter. And of course your shark nose. That is aftermarket modification. Of course, that's the Kaido Racer. Or actually, Bosozoku. What's the difference? I know there's a difference, but I mixed it up. One of them has rounded fenders, And one of them has square fenders. Like those two. I think that's Bosozoku. The one with the square fenders. And then Kaido Racer is the rounded fenders. But I don't know. Those people use them universally. I mean, it's not going to be really confusing if you use one over the other. You can call them all Kaido Racer or Bosozoku. It doesn't really matter. But I know there is some, you know, if you want to be specific. But again, people don't really mind. I guess they don't get offended. Very nice wheels. They're not really so deep dish on the front, but look at those tubs on the back. I love that. Nice tread on there. Nice metal flake, like a reddish purple. I don't know what it is, but I like it. There's your interior. Of course, we can do the typical Twyce Diecast thing and look for glass distortion. Actually, pretty distorted. You can actually see the interior. We got the black trim on, well, let's say the black trim around the windows, and then there's silver trim around the black trim. Silver door handles, silver badging up there. There are your taillights. Your taillights are actually lens. Actually, I think this whole black piece is lens, and there's just a decal over the black. Marker lights on the silver bumper. I love how they did the license plate like that. How they tilted it. Because you'll see that a lot with these Bosozoku cars and Kaido Racers. And of course, chrome exhaust. I think it's painted. Yeah. These do roll, and they're held together by screws if you really wanted to take them apart, but I don't know. I think they're pretty nice. It does roll. Yeah, there's a guy on Instagram who makes these like aluminum wheels, and they're very detailed. And he loves putting them on these. He unscrews them and swaps the wheels with his custom-made aluminum wheels, and they look really good. That looks good too, the skyline on that nameplate, except four-door. Yeah, TLVs should come with a nameplate like that. I like that. But, you know, their boxes are fine. Just typical Tomica boxes. I like that. Of course, we could do the suspension on there. Okay. So a size comparison. Not sure why I brought out the two-door, but it does look like the two-door is the same length as the four-door, which is interesting. Oh, so it is on the TLV too. Okay, so that must be accurate. So yeah, two different year models. I think the Canary, at most, it's a 74 or 73. What's this four-door? The four-door should say. All right, the four-door is an 81. No, 80. Four-door is an 80. So it's a C210, right on the verge of being an R30. So yeah, C210 does look very similar to the R30 now that I think about it. R30 would be 82 or 81. No, because this is an 81. C210. Maybe it's a C210. I hope it's not an R30. No, it says 200 GT. Might be C210. Skylines are always confusing. Like, especially the older ones. The transitions are so smooth, it's hard. There you have it. I say the Ashoma is very accurate to 1/64 scale. Of course, TLVs are always going to be the benchmark for that. Let's see if we can line them up here. Oh yeah, and I forgot, because that Tomica box was blocking it out. We did get a nice thank you from the Diecast Breakdown team. Mark, Dave, and Chuck. Very cool guys. I love the podcast. I love what they're doing. The interviews are very cool and interesting. You know, we don't get to talk to some of those people all the time, so it's nice that they were able to get on there and ask these questions, and they could show off. I think, who's the customizer they had on there? The guy with the custom magazine, and he showed off a couple things. That was pretty cool. But yeah, check out the Diecast Breakdown. 3 cool guys doing some cool stuff and some cool interviews, and take a shot every time I say cool, but oh yeah, is he talking about shots? That's not, no, okay. Take a glass of orange juice, I don't know. speaking of cool, yeah, there we go. Stay cool. TLV Nissan President. I'm pretty sure we all know how I got this from Twyce. Very kind of him to lend, or should I say lend, but oh yeah, lend me one. Well, lend sounds like it's, you know, here, you can have it for a day, you must give it back to me. But yeah, this thing's cool, and he found it on Reddit of all places. I'm on Reddit sometimes. It's not the most, let's say, conversational place, but I think I tried to get onto the site that he, it's what's it, Diecast Exchange, but apparently it's private, so someone's got to invite me in there. I don't know. That's probably a good thing I'm not on there, because if there's stuff like this lying around, hanging around, you don't want me on there. Then it won't be there. Enough talking. Let's get this open. Nissan President is kind of the counterpart to the Toyota Century. The Nissan President ran until the mid-90s. I have a Crown out here just for comparison. The Crown should be smaller, and it is. I know that. I've done this once before. Remember that? There are your specs. This is it's not a 66. The box says it's a 71, so this is information about the car. I think it debuted in 66. Right here you can see is a 1971. This specific model is a 71. I should have, knock my tape over. I should have checked Twyce Diecast video to see if they were all different models or different years, because that'd be cool. But from what I could tell, they all had the same pieces. So even if they were like different years, it's still like none of them were like facelifted or anything. They're all the same body style and stuff. Yeah, we're keeping that. I don't want to break down too much. Here are the additional mirrors that I could add. I want to add, but I don't want to add at the same time because I don't want to mess it up. And super glue is not my friend. This thing's a stunner. I should just, I really want to put it on the TLV shelf, but I should just keep it in that box. Because every time, it's more satisfying when you pull it out of that box than just pulling it out of the case. And, just when it hits you, like that chrome. TLVs are just ridiculous. And if you don't have any, and, it depends, don't buy one just to buy one. Like, if Japanese cars aren't your thing, just, I'm going to buy a TLV. Let's see what happens. No, you got to actually, want to buy one because they are very, quote-unquote, exclusive. I wouldn't go to eBay. There are certain sites that I recommend and certain sites I would not go on certain sellers. But yeah, you gotta, to spend what it is on a TLV, you really gotta like the car. And they better do a good job if you're gonna be spending that money on there. And they always do. They deliver it every time. So if you've been debating, if you've been sitting around I don't know if I want to buy a TLV or not, I say yes. I said you should, find what one you like the best. You might take a little research. Don't just go buy one to buy one if you're not happy with the model. If it's not a car you like, I hate Nissan. Why did I buy a Nissan Skyline? No, don't just buy one. Don't buy something you're gonna regret. Okay, enough with this rant about TLVs. I recommend them. I know Twyce Diecast recommends them, and David Beeson recommends them. We all have a good amount. It's one thing you don't count your TLVs because then you you realize how much you've spent on them. This model is awesome though. Lens headlights, chrome trim. This is one of the only vehicles that actually has chrome. The only one in my collection that has chrome. Oh, my Mitsubishi Pajero has chrome mirrors. That's it. Yeah, yeah, this one has like this one has full chrome running boards, rims, bumpers, grills. Of course, there is the non-reflective chrome on the windows trim, but there's your President badge, white license plates. Look at those the rims, the white walls. Just take it in, take it in. My second time looking at it out of the box, and it still amazes me. You know, and and it's probably better that I'm doing this again, because I really didn't say much in the first video. Oh God, I can't even hold it. I didn't say much in the first video because I was just taking it in. And, you know, it's a bad thing to open TLV's blind on camera, too, because you're just going to sit there jaw dropped. But yeah, I really don't have to say anything about this. All the detail just sticks out, and it's right there. You know, and it's not like it's crazy, but you can tell, like, you can see the detail. I don't need to point out everything. Like, oh, look at the vents back there. Look at the trim on the seats. You can see like the stitching, or like where the fabric meets, I should say. This, you can't actually see the stitching. I think that's a plastic add-on on the bottom. Metal base. Taillights are lens, if you're wondering, but that's pretty obvious. You know, that's the thing. You don't have to question, oh, is it lens? And, you know, that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad... I'm not making it sound like a bad thing. It's just that it's so well done. They look real, because real taillights would be lensed. You look at that and like, ah, yeah, those are lensed taillights. Like, what car doesn't have lensed taillights? So, you know, they do really good here. But yeah, this is what... I do have chrome bumpers on the crown, but the rims aren't chrome. And these rims specifically probably should be chrome and not just gray, because this is a higher trim of it. But I don't care, it's still nice. And the flat black roof on this one, there's your size comparison between a Crown and a President. You know, you can see how the cabin area is just a little bit bigger on the President, and then the trunk's a little bigger. So yeah, it's definitely the next size up. I think the Crown would be more comparable to maybe a Nissan Cima, a Skyline, Cedric. Nissan has so many sedans. The Fuga. The Fuga didn't come until after. The Fuga didn't last very long either. It had like 2 or 3 generations, and then they killed it. Cedric and the Cima lasted pretty long. And the Gloria. I think the Gloria is probably the best comparison to the Crown, which the Gloria is also still Cedric, but there you have it. Massive thanks to Twyce and the whole breakdown team. Yeah, I love these. This is perfect. Again, I recommend TLV. I will always say that. That is all I got to show you. This video is 23 minutes. Well deserved, because these models are beautiful. And yeah, I think that means I gotta make twice more customs. I got a couple interesting models that he might find interesting. Oh yeah, now you're gonna start drinking to when I say interesting. Okay. Take care, everybody. Thanks again, Twyce. Mr. David. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.